So guys, here we are. We are 13 points clear on top of the table on Manchester City, who do have a game in hand. We've played 26 games, they've played 25, and we are 13 points clear as it stands. They're level on points of Arsenal, and obviously if they end up getting a victory or getting a point against us, that will separate them a bit further. In the rest of the episode, we are going to take on Everton at home, and we're going to have Real Madrid away from home in the second leg of the round of 16 tie, where we're 2-1 up already. In terms of form right now, Bruno Fernandes is topping the list. Harry Maguire's actually done well for himself. Diallo's been playing really well. I did mention Levi Cole will be in a breath of fresh air for that back line. Marcus Rashford, he's still playing well as a pressing forward. Even Anthony's starting to contribute a bit more in game, not just getting himself a few stats here and there. He's got 10 goal involvements in 33 appearances. He's got 6.52 average rating. That's still something I think we can improve upon. Almost champions. I don't think that means anything for us right now. We still have a job to do on Manchester City. Again, if we end up dropping points during the course of February and March, the title race could be wide open. If we are still in the same position come April, then we can be a bit more comfortable and focus on other competitions. And just because we're 13 points clear doesn't mean a lot isn't at stake. Manchester City, they still have a good squad, so in a one-off game they can beat us and turn the whole season around if they wanted to. The key defensive players are Kyle Walker, the key attacking players Bernardo Silva and Foden. And in terms of their form, it's not bad, it's not terrible, but it's not form that we are intimidated by. As you guys can see, they've only drawn won 2 and lost 1. And we're not going to shy away from using the 3 at the back system. I feel like this is the system where we get most of our goals. We play better as a unit, as we have been using the system since the start of the season. We've only really resorted to the back 4 because of injuries, suspensions and tiredness. But yeah, this is going to be the starting 11 going into this game. We're going to have Rasmus Højlund up top as the number 9. Behind him is Marcus Rashford as the centre forward. He hasn't played there for quite some time since Garnacho's been out. As you guys can see, Garnacho hasn't got full sharpness, but I still feel like the young Argentine will do a job on the left wing. In terms of McTominay, we're going to swap him out for Kobbie Mainoo. I feel like Kobbie Mainoo's better on the ball, and Casemiro will provide that extra protection for him if he does slip up from time to time. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this Manchester derby on a roll. It's a 12:45 p.m. kickoff. We're at the Etihad. Let's take all 3 points. So it's the second fixture in the Premier League against the champions. The last time out, we managed to beat Manchester City. I would like to say it was comfortable, but we were on ropes in certain parts of the game. And I just hope that this time around we can put in a prolific performance for the away fans to brag about for months to come. Let's go. Well done, Højlund. Got the ball under control in the middle of the park. So just making sure the mic ain't muted and you guys can hear me loud and clear. Here we go. Garnacho. Not Rashford, Mainoo. It's kind of built like Rashford. Varane. Oh, referee, come on, man. He's tripped Varane as he's gone to follow through the pass. And the ball slipped to behind. Jack Grealish. Go on, Varane. Go on, Varane. Keep him at bay. There's a cutback on. Don't allow the cutback to happen. Go on, Onana, help him out. I'm holding triangle. Onana's just standing there. Luckily, he makes the block at the near post. They seem to be good at retaining the possession. Our plan is to probably hit them on the break early and try get an early lead and then try to mount some sort of takeover in terms of control over the game. Good save there by Onana. Into Varane. Varane going to carry out from the back. There we go. Casemiro going to go up the line into Anthony. Anthony has Rasmus Højlund making a run into the penalty area. A few United shirts arriving too. Ball goes in. Garnacho. Not Rashford. I keep saying Rashford. Mainoo. Højlund. There we go again. Anthony. Man City are really tight at the back. Højlund. Come on. Højlund, get through the crowd. Challenge there. Put in by Vardio and Davis to help out. Okay, still yet to have a pop at Edison. Just trying to make sure that we're getting the right shots off, not hitting and hoping. Højlund, oh, come on, man, come on. Sloppy passing. What a save there by Onana. What a save. Get out, Varane. Come on. Go on, Rashford. Get under control. Rashford has it under control now. Surrounded by blue shirts. Fernandes comes short. Receives the pass. Mainoo. Go on, Casemiro. He's got Alvarez on him. Pick out the ball. Højlund's in behind. Gonna dink that into the centre. Go on, Fernandes. Overhead kick. Off target. The first attempt. It's taken us over half an hour. And it's not even tested out the keeper. Come on, more pressure. Well, not too much though. Good challenge there by our captain. There we go, Casemiro. That helps us out on the counter-attack. Rasmus Højlund can turn. He's up against Ruben Diaz. We've got Garnacho to the left. Rashford to the right. Ball cut back. Anthony left foot strike. Davis is in the way. Okay, this is a positive attempt to fight back now. Let's try to smash this one into the box. Back post. Header from Casemiro. It goes in. It goes in. What a header. What a delivery by Bruno Fernandes. Ederson tries to come and claim it, but the Brazilian outjumps the other Brazilian and gives us the lead. Manchester United lead at the Etihad. Look at this balling from Bruno Fernandes. The whole plan was to smash it in with pace. Try to make it difficult for him to come and collect the ball or punch it. I thought he was going to come and collect it. Okay, we lead 1-0. 1-0 to United. I can't say 1-0 to the good. But it's not as if Man City have done anything spectacular with the ball. They have created a few chances, but yeah, just like that, the momentum can shift. That was the whole plan. We are the champions. No, we're playing against the champions. We are the league leaders, I should say. So, yeah, we need to conduct ourselves as such now that we're in the driving seat. Oh, Garnacho. Rasmus Højlund knocks it down. Rashford with a volley. Decent build-up. Davis. I think they've turned him into an inverted winger of some sort. There's a Haaland in the gap. Slipped him behind. Come on. Defend the numbers. It's a good defensive drill to have now. Let's see what we worked on in the training pitch. Good interception there by Luke Shaw. Time to hit them on the break. Time to hit them on the break. Fernandes. Højlund. Come on, Højlund, man. He's too slow. Probably need to make a change. Oh, no. Julian Alvarez in behind. Julian Alvarez in behind. It's there for the cutback. There it is, Foden. On the edge of the box, he fires it right at Onana. Oh, that must have stung. That must have stung. First change of the game. Grealish is being subbed off for Rodri. Foden is going to go short for the corner kick. As per usual, they take it short. Foden just going to try hover around, make it difficult. He's entering the penalty area though. Good play there by Mainu. Contained him, didn't rush, got a free kick out of it too. So Cole, he'll be replacing Luke Shaw. He's going to be playing on the left side of that back three. Ivan Toney's on for Rasmus Højlund. McTominay's replacing Mainu. Ball launched into the box. Header from Ivan Toney. He's on target. Is on target again. I think crossing is one of our strengths. Might have to utilise balls into the box. You guys saw Toney score that goal against West Ham from a Diallo cross. So that's evident that we've been working on our set pieces. Ball in behind. Ivan Toney to double the lead. He does. Ivan Toney doubles the lead in his first ever Manchester derby. 21.5 million off the bench. Look at this. The first initial ball blocked by Vardio. I think it was blocked by the hand. I'm surprised we didn't get an advantage. But the second time around, Rashford picks out the pass. Ivan Toney bearing down on goal. Left foot strike. 2-0. Keep City quiet for this attack. KDB and Rodri going back and forth on the edge of the box. Just trying to contain them. I don't mind them having possession as long as they do nothing with it. KDB. Long shot. They did something with it, but Onana was there to stop it. Was the ball back into play. Kovacic into Doku. Well done, Dalot. Just come on for the likes of Anthony. We've replaced Rashford with Diallo, so Diallo's playing as a centre forward. Ball lumped up the field. Cleared back up by Kyle Walker. Oh, good challenge there by McTominay. Referee, you can't be blown for that. I'm sure I won the ball from behind. Foden squares it into Haaland. Good challenge again by Scott McTominay. Telling you, he's a player that you could definitely utilise if you use him correctly. There we go. KDB into Foden. Returns it to KDB. He's going to get a shot off with his left foot. No, don't allow the next attempt off. Or let it hit the target. It's a good blocking by my defence. We are playing really well. It's like the wall of China out here. Varane again all over Haaland. He's not had an easy game at home. 3 minutes to go. Manchester City have 3 minutes to try and salvage something. It's probably going to be impossible for them. But never say never. Bernardo Silva up against Cole. Good challenge there. Or good attempt. And he comes out on top with the ball. No, he doesn't. 1 minute to go. Foden on the edge of the box. Left foot strike. Onana again. comfortable saves to be made in this game from Onana. I feel like most of their shots have been outside of the box in the second half. Well done, well done. We cleared it, cleared the lines, 2-0 is the scoreline come the end of the 90. Manchester United are on top, back-to-back. We've done the double on City in the league, and now we can go officially. I think that should take us 16 points clear. I know they've got a game in hand, but we're just going to go by what the table says right now. So yeah, possession is not a thing for us. We will happily allow the opposition to dominate, especially if they've got a better squad than us on paper. As long as we put in a really good performance and utilize the tactics as good as possible and outwit the opposition. I feel like that's what we've done. We managed to hold out for a 2-0 victory. We kept a clean sheet. Defensively, we played really well, as you guys can see. 2 centre-backs being lauded for their performances. 7.3, 7.2. We got an 8 from our CDM. I'm surprised Shaw wasn't up there in the high 7s, but we'll take it. We'll take it. It was an all-round good team performance. 10 games unbeaten. We've managed to avoid a defeat in 10 games. So can we make this run stick? I hope that we can. We're going into this next game with good momentum now. Everton is going to be next up on the platter. Hopefully we could get 3 points against them to build up that confidence leading into that game against Real Madrid, as we are going to need whatever advantage that can come our way. Obviously, they're not the champions or the recent champions of the Champions League, but they're 14-time European champions for a reason, and they do have a squad that can go on to achieve more. So with the arrival of Ivan Toney, we are going to struggle when it comes to playing time. Players are going to be really dissatisfied with the small amount of minutes that they get. Anthony Martial's being one of them, sorry. And in terms of Malassia's okay with his playing time, but he's just inboxed us saying that he's not happy. Diallo feels like he could be getting more. Same with Delo. But then again, we don't play with fullback, so he's probably always going to feel that way unless we find a way to implement him into the system one way or another. But yeah, I feel like we are going to have issues in the first season in regards to playing time, especially with the whole threat at the back thing. It is a switching culture, switching DNA, but once we actually get the squad to actually use the system and utilize it really well, I feel like we're going to have more harmony off the field than ever. Ooh, top goal scorer in the league right now is Mo Salah. He's 3 ahead of Nicholas Jackson, 4 ahead of Gabriel Jesus and Erling Haaland. In terms of Manchester United players, we've got Rasmus Højlund at 9th, Rashford 10th, and Fernandes at 11th. So I don't think we get a lot of goals from one individual player. Like I said at the start of the campaign, we've been spreading it out around the pitch, especially now that we've got Ivan Toney and Martial scoring goals. Rasmus Højlund isn't going to start week in, week out, and he's not going to start in this next game coming up. We're playing against Everton, who are 14th place currently. How many points do they have on the table again? I think I just saw it. How many points they've got? About I can't see it here, but it's probably irrelevant. They're sitting 14th place anyway. In terms of their top goal scorer is Beto, so we have to keep an eye out for him. Dele Alli's in good form, got 7 goal involvements and 27 appearances. So it's an Everton squad that we shouldn't underestimate, but we shouldn't take them too serious. And some will say we are underestimating them by fielding this squad, but we should be able to rotate as league leaders. We should be able to rotate and trust players coming off the bench, coming from the reserves. So this is how we're going to start. Onana's in goal. The lows at the back for Varane, Martins and Luke Shaw. Regular back line. The midfield 3 consists of Amrabat, McTominay as the standing captain, and Mason Mount as the number 10. On the right we have Anthony, Martial as the number 9, and on the left is Garnacho. We do tend to slip and fall against sides we do come to expect to beat on camera, sometimes off camera too. So yeah, we just need to make sure it's another professional performance and we continue to play our football and not underestimate a side that's kind of flirting with relegation. Couple of defeats, then Everton are right back in there. Ball goes into the box. No, there's a block. Anthony, go on, get ahead on that. Get ahead on that. Martial! That was a stylish way to get ahead on that. It's stopped by Jordan Pickford. Oh, what did I do there? What did I do there? I thought there was a clear path to drill the ball into Martial. Just giving up possession cheaply, but well done by Mason Mount, getting the ball back. Right, Martial, ball dinked over the top. Oh, Anthony flicks it over the top into Martial. I feel like he was brought down. The referee needs to do a better job of keeping an eye out for the game. Mason Mount tried to Trivela it in the opposite corner. Trolling possession out there. When we lose it, we win it right back. We need to make it count for something. Martinez, short. Ball goes in, cleared out by Godfrey. It's recycled again, Amrabat. Delo, ball goes in. Go and flick that on, Garnacho. We help that along to Luke Shaw. Referee Referee Harrison's on Luke Shaw. Mount, right foot strike outside the box, tests out his England teammate. Pickford makes the save as a corner kick. 35 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. We're just going to calm everything down. 66% possession to their 34. Luke Shaw. Into Varane. Look at them, they're just sitting back, man. It's a lot of possession to have. Oh, there we go. Garnacho. Ball cut back. There we go. Martial has hit the inside of the post after Jordan Pickford's tipped it onto it. Come on, man. We can't buy a goal right now. Martial's really unlucky there. Garnacho with a good cutback. Almost bags himself an assist. Okay, second half is underway. It's been a boring first half in terms of action in the penalty area. But in terms of a team performance, I can't really expect more from them. We've created whatever we could. If only we can get better runs in behind when we're actually on the ball. Let's see how Everton approach the second half, because they might come out fighting now. Ball switch to the right hand side into John. He's probably going to go up the line. There we go, Luke Shaw, shut him out. Oh no, it's there for the pass back. Flick that on McTominay, help that along into Garnacho. Going to go up the line. We take Branthwaite out of the game. Martial's movement is not good enough. So nick the ball off McNeil. Going to go up the line. Anthony. Mount. Into Amrabat. Martial. We're going to turn. Play it into space. Anti's going to run onto it. Mikalenko is on a foot race with the Brazilian. We're going to cut in with the McGeady spin. His trickery's not working on the Ukrainian. Oh, good challenge there by McTominay. Got Garnacho running down this left-hand side. We drill it into Martial. Got McTominay on the left of Martial. McTominay with his right foot gives us the lead. Scott McTominay, the standing captain, he's just about to be substituted off as well. He helps us take the lead. I told you guys, there's room for players like Scott McTominay. You just got to utilize them to their strengths, and he pops up in the right place at the right time. 9 times out of 10, he puts it away when he gets an opportunity like that. That's another clutch moment for the Scot, and he's going to be replaced by Bruno Fernandes. Harrison. Beto tries to turn Lisandro Martinez. Well done, Luke Shaw. He's there to help out his centre-back partner there. There we go. Luke Shaw released down the left-hand side. He's got John on him. He's out of energy, but he's still going. Try to play up the line. Garnacho can't get to that. He's out of energy too. Probably need to sub off the whole of the left-hand side. Players are really knackered. Can't say that these guys haven't left out on the pitch. Some of these guys look like they want to collapse right now. Branthwaite being hunted down by Ivan Toney and Mania. I'm not too sure what he was playing at in that moment there. Give the ball to Ivan Toney. He's going to be left alone with Ben White. He's just going to run through the middle. Ivan Toney doubles the lead. In the 85th minute, he bags the winner. Ivan Toney just can't stop scoring. I feel like he was a massive steal in January. 21.5 million for what we're getting right now. The crowd goes wild at Old Trafford. Get a foot in. Well done, Martinez. Well done, Martinez. And that's it. 2-0, sorry. 3 points is in the bag for us. Everton coolly dispatched off. It wasn't a tough task defensively. It was a tough task offensively, though, because they're trying to break them down. It was a bit of a myth. It took us until the second half, and I feel like Scott McTominay was one of those players that spearheaded and shifted the momentum. It gave us the platform to just get a simple goal with Ivan Toney, because I feel like Everton was wide open after the first goal went in. And that Scott McTominay, again, man of the match. He's got quite a few man of the match performances under his belt. He's had quite a few man of the match performances under his belt this season. Another spectacular performance overall from the squad. Some of the substitutions didn't have much of an impact. They didn't have time to. But the players that were on the field from start to finish, I feel like we all played well. Scott McTominay, he's actually making a good case for himself. Next season is going to be Hunger Games. It's going to be a scenario where it's going to be an exodus, and he definitely doesn't want to be on that list. He's doing really well. If he continues to play that way, obviously we have to keep him. We can't be one of them guys, but if it does make sense in the grand scheme of things to get rid of him, we'll probably still pursue that. But right now, Scott McTominay, he is our man. So Marcus Rashford believes within his own head that he's not a part of the system. This is one thing that I do want them to update out of the game, because it just doesn't make any sense. We sit him out for one game and he thinks that there's questions around his future. Probably gonna have to nail him down to an even further contract, a better contract. But right now, Marcus Rashford, He's considered a crucial player, so I feel like because of that, we're probably going to get that quite a lot. He's already got 4 years remaining on his contract. We're going to try to drop him down to something more realistic, important. Nope, it's not going to work. Reject. We're not going to sit down with Marcus Rashford any longer. Because, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense that we've got players complaining about game time, but like, if you look at the history of games that we're playing, sometimes they're on like 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row, rest them for 1. There's complaints. It makes no sense. So we have to let him know now. The team changes game by game. I just don't want transfer requests to just come in for no reason, especially not before a big game. That would be so selfish of him. It's about confidence. It's about confidence. We can't allow Real Madrid to get us down. So this is the system that they're using, a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow system. So they got a diamond midfield, as you guys can see. They have Vinicius Jr. up front with Joselu. I feel like it's going to be a system where they overrun us, even though they are using tiki-taka. They are quite aggressive. Don't trust what you see in the menu. I feel like they're going to try to overrun us in the midfield. They got 4 midfielders to be exact in the middle. I don't know how we're going to combat that, because if we use 3 at the back, we're still susceptible to overlap and runs from the fullbacks. But then again, they're also there to be got at because they don't have wingers protecting their fullbacks too. So it's probably going to be one of them games where it's rock and roll football, end-to-end stuff, and I just hope that we can come out on top. In terms of the Champions League, Real Madrid are in good form. They got players scoring across the field for them. Not really, actually. I thought there was going to be more goals coming from them. But then again, it is a tournament that you don't play week in, week out. Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham being the top goal scorers for Real Madrid. So this is how we're going to line up because Real Madrid are in town. We are going to be a bit more defensive-minded. Onana's in goal. Wan-Bissaka's at the back with Maguire and Martinez and Luke Shaw. And our midfield 3 consists of Casemiro, McTominay and Bruno Fernandes. Anthony's playing off the right. We've got Højlund as the number 9 and Rashford's playing off the left-hand side. Okay, so the game's underway for the second leg in the round of 16. Real Madrid already trying to proceed forward with Ferland Mendy. Wan-Bissaka doing the honours down the right hand side, shutting him out. Okay, let's play out from the back now. Luke Shaw going to go forward right away. Militao cuts across for Rashford. We're going to think that over the top. Go on. Rasmus Højlund can't get to that. Should have put more power behind it. Well done, McTominay. Bit of a flare pass there from the Scot. Oh, Rashford tried to run at Militao. Switch directions to try maybe win a penalty, get him to bundle Rashford over. We've got Bruno, left foot strike, hits it low. Courtois makes the save. Play that to AWB on the right. Over the top, nope, Mendy's in the way. Put a foot in, nope. Vinny's got him. Vinny's got him completely. Ball goes in early. Lissandro deals with that. Wan-Bissaka caught in possession. See, I told you guys, they're going to press in numbers and they're going to be aggressive. And they're going to keep coming back until they're satisfied and the final whistle's gone. I'll take it. We'll concede the throw-in for now. When the time is right, we hit them on the break. Ceballos. Mendy. Oh, Tchouaméni. Shot. There's a block. Referee will take the free kick. Oh, Vinny. Oh, no. He spun Harry Maguire. Good challenge there by McTominay. Look at that challenge. Look at that challenge. He's possibly wiped out Vinny Jr. as well. Hope he goes off the field. What a tackle there by the box-to-box midfielder. Come on. Rashford, release the ball when you are charging into a crowd like that. I hate when they take extra touches. Because you know what you wanted to do. It just doesn't do it. Modric. Tchouaméni. So Real Madrid are just happy to just pass the ball around the back. We're just happy to hit them on the break for now. Bellingham. Ball in behind. Go on. Martinez get across faster. Ball goes in. Modric. Well done, Maguire. He's alert. Referee. Tchouaméni needs a card. I need to see a card now, and that's exactly what he gets. Wan-Bissaka needs to do better when we're attacking. Definitely needs to do better. Come on. Keep that in. Played by the Cameroonian. We just don't need extra unnecessary pressure piling on us. A corner kick wouldn't help in that scenario. McTominay, he's released. Go on, Rasmus Højlund. Run further to the inside, into the middle. Højlund, go on. What is that? What are these touches that are being taken by my forwards? Just get the ball out of your feet onto your right foot. I know it's your weak foot, but get it out of your feet and then just hit it low. Try to hit it as accurate as possible, but he doesn't do that. Jude, how does this work? How does that work? I'm literally standing in front of him with Maguire. Let's go. Anthony, let's hit them on a break now. Ferland Mendy's quick, but we might be able to use the ball to shift the momentum. Anthony does exactly that. Rasmus Højlund, the ball's still saved. The ball's still saved by Courtois. That makes no sense, man. Rasmus, you should be burying that. It should be 3-1 on aggregate right now. Wan-Bissaka, just release the ball. Like, I just don't get it. He takes touches and he slows down. He just completely slows down. Bellingham. Wipe out Bellingham with Wan-Bissaka. He's probably going to get a yellow. Yeah, he's going to get a yellow. The Frenchman working his way into the centre. Well done, Casemiro. Alert for the interception. McTominay going to play it to his right. There's Anthony. Come on, Anthony. He's got Rudiger cutting across to try help out Ferland Mendy. Good ball, slipped in behind into Rasmus Højlund. There's Marcus Rashford, and that's the third goal in the tie for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford, another goal in the tie as well. That's the second. Real Madrid, they have a bit more work to do now. We've established a 2-goal lead. It's 1-0 on the night. The Santiago Bernabeu is stunned. We've hit them quite fast as well. I didn't really expect this to transpire into a goal. I didn't think the run was on from Rasmus Højlund until we got on the inside with Rudiger, and it was murder she wrote once Rasmus Højlund picks up Marcus Rashford. Pretty much 13 points clear on top of the table, beaten 14-time European champions when they have a way better squad on paper. Come on. Let's do more. Let's do more damage. Flick that on Rasmus Højlund. What's he done there? He's won the ball. That's what he's done. He's won the ball from Militao. Rasmus Højlund, 1-on-1. How's he not scored that? Oh, out of all the opportunities he's had throughout this episode, I was expecting him to put that away. Shouldn't have gone with the finesse. Should have just laced it. Really and truly. Ball goes in. Header from Casemiro's off target. So 63 minutes gone. We made all 5 of our substitutions. The last 2 being Rashford being replaced by Garnacho. Rasmus Højlund being replaced by Ivan Toney. Delo returns it to Maguire. Going to switch that play to the left. Malacia doesn't get the ball off Rodrigo. He loses the ball completely for us. I know he didn't make contact with the ball, but the ball was there for him to contest for, and he just outright allowed Rodrigo to out-jump him for it. Well done, Casemiro, stopping Tchouaméni. Garnacho. Oh, Tony tries to release her. Anthony in behind, doesn't work, but he gets released in behind instead. He's got Militao right behind him. Ivan Toney finds Garnacho with a shot. I swear to you, if it isn't automatic shooting, it is really difficult to shoot at angles like that. Guys, please don't judge me in the comment section below. That was awful. Delo's going to do the job. Delo does the job. The Portuguese fullback has been immense this season whenever we use the 4 at the back formation. Anthony Fernandez. Back into Anthony now. Back post. Garnacho. Alaba's there to clear. Alaba. Rodrigo is going to try burst into space. Oh, he gets him behind Martinez. Ball played into Vinicius Jr. On the counter-attack, Real Madrid are quite slow. They're quite slow. I thought it was going to break away faster than that. It's a bit of a panic. I thought it was going to run the ball over the byline. Come on. Rodrigo. Good block by Maguire. Good block by Maguire. Onana completely sent to the ground. Maguire tips it onto the bar. Referee, come on. That was cynical from Alaba. That was cynical. Let's punish him with the 19-year-old. Garnacho's in behind. Who's that? Rudiger cuts across. This guy is so irritating, man. He always cuts across and puts us off in moments like that. 5 minutes ago, Real Madrid are still fighting back. Got 2 goals to try level the terms in terms of the tie. I don't think they're going to be able to do that. Defensively, we've been really sound. Probably won't even concede. Camavinga. We're going to put that kind of pressure on the players. And there's a save from Onana. I thought that was the equaliser. You know, there's always moments where I put my foot in my mouth. I make a comment and then the opposition score. I thought that was it there. Brilliant save by Onana. Bruno Fernandes over this free kick. And try to get up and over. Down in time. Ball goes up and over. Hits the bar. Courtois gets a touch on it. Luckily, it didn't bounce off his back and go in. But we've hit the bar at the end of the game, and the whistle's blown. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the night. 3-1 in the tie. We're through to the quarterfinals. Real Madrid have been knocked out Manchester United have done the honours. I feel like it's been a good defensive display and hitting them on the break. We made that one opportunity that we got. Well, not one opportunity, we had several, but that particular opportunity, we made that count. When you go into games against sides like this, knowing that you are the underdog, sometimes you have to be humble, hit a side on the break, and sometimes you come out on top. We had 3.2 expected goals to their 1.4. Surprisingly, we created more than them according to the game. In terms of performances, Onana, man of the match. I think Harry Maguire should be in the sevens as well. That block from the, I think that was a Tchouaméni, not Tchouaméni shot, it was the Rodrigo shot where he went round the keeper. I feel like no other defender gets in the way of that and blocks that. We got really lucky that it hit the bar. It could have been an own goal, but we're through to the quarterfinals. That's all that matters. I feel like we can dispatch of any side that comes our way. I won't say we beat Real Madrid comfortably because across both legs, like I said, they had more of the possession. But in terms of chance creations for the second leg especially, we did a bit more with the ball. If we play against Bayern Munich again, we need to get our lip back. They beat us 3-0. Like, if you guys remember, they smashed us 3-0 in group, I think it was Group E, Group F, Group G, that's it. Group A. And speaking of Group A, we actually didn't finish on top of Group A. It's because of the goal difference. I did say if we was to lose against Bayern Munich in that game, I know we're wheeling it back, we're rewinding it before January, which we shouldn't do. But it's actually quite interesting to see that they pulled everything back despite us having a bit of a head start. I won't say a great lead on them, but we did have a head start on them. Hey boss, I was really down about not getting picked. Okay, we already know where this is going, so I'm just gonna let him know I make the decisions here. Martial needs to slow his roll. Let me know in the comment section below, do you think I'm doing Anthony Martial dirty? Since the arrival of Ivan Toney, it's obviously been about Rasmus Højlund and Ivan Toney mainly, but yeah, he was always a squad player. He was always a player that was in mind to be a squad player, never someone that was going to push Rasmus Højlund. And really and truly, him changing into a centre forward was because I knew we was going to go in for another striker and he was going to be ahead of Martial. So yeah, maybe Martial probably does deserve a move to play week in, week out. In terms of future transfers, before we end the episode, I'm going to let you guys know what we're targeting for the summer. So defensive midfielder, that's something that we're always going to try to target, especially the fact that Casemiro's getting on with age. Kobbie Mainoo's not exactly a first team player or ready for first team football. We're just making do with him and he's doing an excellent job. Right back, we need a new right back. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's not cutting it, and if we are going to be using 4 at the back formation from time to time, we need good cover for that area there. We can ignore this. We're just trying to keep an eye out on the next best thing coming through any youth academy around Europe. In terms of the right winger role, we did set this as an assignment when Anthony was in decent form. I feel like decent form is not good enough for where we want to go. We want to have someone on the right hand side dominating, and if we're going to be using the 3 at the back formation, Rashford is mainly going to be the centre forward and we're going to have Garnacho on the left. And if Anthony's not a mainstay, we probably need to think about bringing in someone that's a mainstay, because Anthony is a Ten Hag signing, Sancho is a Oli signing, it's not a RemelHD signing. So this is a RemelHD rebuild and we can potentially bring in someone much better than those 2 players. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of time to think about it. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know who you have in mind for those individual positions. CDM, right back and right winger. Get in the comment section below. Have your say and I'll have a think about it. So yeah, if you made it this far, smash the like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere video or upload one. Again, thank you guys for the patience for the uploads. It's not as consistent as I was hoping it would be. But yeah, we are trying to get as much content out as possible and try to have a bit of a balance, have career mode for United, Sunderland and the player career mode equally being uploaded as much as possible. But yeah, I feel like that's enough waffle. Hope to see you guys for episode number 7. Take care for now. Peace.